What if the ancient Norse weren't describing a bridge, but a portal? A passageway that defies our understanding of space and time itself. Welcome to the Bifrost, a shimmering arc of light connecting worlds. But here's what the myths never told you. The physics behind this rainbow bridge might actually exist. In Norse mythology, the Bifrost is the burning rainbow bridge that connects Midgard, our Earth, to Asgard, the realm of the gods. Guarded by the all-seeing Heimdall, this bridge was said to tremble whenever the gods crossed it, pulsing with energy so intense it could burn mortals who dared approach. But strip away the mythology for a moment. What you're left with is a description that sounds eerily familiar to modern theoretical physics. A structure that bends space, connects distant realms, and requires immense energy to traverse. Could the Bifrost be humanity's oldest description of a wormhole? The Norse were master observers of their world. They watched the Aurora Borealis dance across Arctic skies, ribbons of green, red, and violet light cascading like curtains between heaven and earth. To them, this wasn't just a natural phenomenon, it was evidence, proof that the barrier between worlds was thin. The Bifrost wasn't just one color. It was described as three interwoven flames, red, blue, and green, three paths, three energies. In the Prose Edda, the poet Snorri Sturluson wrote that the bridge was built with more skill and magic than any other structure in existence, yet it would one day shatter during Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods. But here's the fascinating part. The Norse described the Bifrost as fragile. Powerful, yes, but unstable. It could break. It required a guardian because it was vulnerable. Does that sound like ancient superstition, or does it sound like a civilization trying to explain something they witnessed but couldn't yet understand?
Fast forward to 1935. Albert Einstein and physicist Nathan Rosen published a paper describing what we now call Einstein-Rosen bridges, or, as science fiction would later dub them, wormholes. These aren't bridges you can walk across. They're tunnels through the fabric of spacetime itself, theoretical shortcuts connecting two distant points in the universe. Imagine folding a piece of paper so two dots touch. That's the idea. Instead of traveling the long way through space, you slip through a fold in reality. But here's where it gets wild. Wormholes, if they exist, would require exotic matter with negative energy to remain stable. Without it, they'd collapse in microseconds, crushed by their own gravitational forces. They'd be fragile, unstable, requiring something to hold them open. Sound familiar? The Bifrost, too, was never described as permanent. It trembled. It required Heimdall's constant vigilance. What if the ancient Norse weren't describing magic, but instability? What if they were trying to explain something they saw in the sky that pulsed, flickered, and felt alive? Some cosmologists even theorize that certain types of wormholes could emit radiation, light, as they interact with surrounding matter. From a distance, such a phenomenon might shimmer and glow like a rainbow suspended in space.
The Norse cosmos wasn't flat. It was layered. 9 realms connected by the world tree, Yggdrasil, with the Bifrost serving as one pathway between them. Midgard, Asgard, Jotunheim, Niflheim, each realm existed simultaneously yet separately, different dimensions of reality. This idea of parallel worlds isn't so different from modern multiverse theory. In quantum mechanics, some interpretations suggest that countless universes exist alongside our own, separated by dimensions we can't perceive. In string theory, physicists propose that our universe is just one membrane floating in a higher dimensional space. The Bifrost wasn't just a bridge between places, it was a bridge between states of existence, between dimensions. Now, consider this. If advanced civilizations in our distant past or visitors from elsewhere had access to technology capable of bending space-time, how would ancient humans describe it? They'd use the language they had: gods, magic, rainbows, bridges. But beneath the poetry, the blueprint remains. A structure that connects distant realms, requires tremendous energy, and can transport beings across impossible distances.
So what was the Bifrost, really? Perhaps it was nothing more than a myth, a poetic explanation for the northern lights, a way for ancient people to make sense of the cosmos above them. Or perhaps it was a memory, a description passed down through generations of something witnessed, something experienced, something real. A gateway that once opened between worlds, shimmering in the sky like a bridge of light. Today, we search the universe for signs of wormholes, for anomalies in space-time that might one day allow us to travel beyond our solar system, beyond our galaxy. We dream of the day humanity might step through a cosmic bridge and emerge in another corner of reality. The Norse already imagined it. They called it Bifrost, and maybe, just maybe, they weren't imagining at all. If you're hungry for more cosmic mysteries where ancient myths meet modern science, subscribe to Myths of the Cosmos, because the universe is full of secrets, and we're just beginning to decode them.